gonna do is get myself in a position to get my pivot foot further from him. So now my free foot is the one closest to him. This is perfect because this is gonna... Yo, what's good, y'all? This is your boy Venice. We're back for a new 2K23 vid, and in this one we're gonna go over why this 6'11 shot creator Lauri Markkanen type build is actually one of the hardest builds to play on in this game, or at least one of the hardest play styles to actually pick up. Now, as y'all can see, this is a one-on-one where I go absolutely nuts, hitting all type of shots out the post, off the dribble, drives, standings. This is just a perfect gameplay to break down for us, and we're gonna go over every single shot, explain to you the mindset that you want to have when actually hopping on this build to have success. Now, this is just a preview of every single shot that you're gonna be able to see in this vid, so make sure you stick around for the whole thing. This is just gonna be some never before seen type of content on this build, so let's get into it right away. Alright, so we're gonna actually be losing the face cam because this is gonna be way too much editing, plus I want y'all to focus on the actual gameplay. So we hit him with the straight up hop shot, first play of the game. This is a regular hop shot on the inside. Post shots are free buckets as early buckets. Early shot, you want to go to your post arsenal because this is completely free. Post shots are way easier to stop when you actually expect them, and as y'all can see, this is creating a lot of space. A great shot to take on this build because as a 6'11 frame, you're gonna be able to create a lot of space with these hops. These strides are gonna be long enough. So great shot to master on this build. Now, second play of the game, we're gonna be utilizing the triple threat, which is gonna be extremely powerful on this build also because at a 6'11 height, this is gonna be great because you're able to cover way more ground with these jab steps. So these triple threats, you really want to be mastering them. And as y'all can see on this play on the inbound, defender is closing in way too close to me. So my inside jab step is gonna be able to give me a great launch animation to the basket, and as y'all can see, he is gone, and we got the good dunk packages to go along with this to really make him pay. Third play of the game, we're gonna be sizing him up and spinning off of him on the drive. Now, what is actually happening in this play? So as y'all can see on the drive, he got me cut off. Actually pretty good positioning on his part up to this point, but this build is actually going to be allowing you to slide off of defenders if you really put your body into it. This is a big frame, a tall frame. Also, we got strength, so we're going to spin off of this guy, and as y'all can see, we created a ton of space, and this is just a free layup. Now, we've actually gone with two different drives early in the game, so we got to keep that in mind because he's going to be expecting this, and as y'all can see, we basically do exactly this. First of all, hit him with the head fake triple threat. Now, some of you guys may think, what the hell is this actually doing? Well, this is not doing anything in the game, but in this dude's head, we actually make it so that he expects something to happen extremely quickly, and this is what we're gonna be putting our money on. We're gonna be betting on him panicking and rotating way too far in the paint off of our escape, and that's exactly what he does. As y'all can see, I knew that was about to happen, so I'm just gonna basically step it back in advance. As y'all can see, I was damn right to do so because bro rotated so far in the paint that we got the most wide open step back ever, and now it is just timing your shot. So next play, we're gonna be also sizing him up, and this is some pretty advanced stuff. I'm gonna be doing the best I can to actually explain this. Now, if we pause right there, this play is actually drawing out to be pretty similar to the one where I spun on him to the drive, and I actually felt like he was expecting the exact same thing to happen. So as soon as I get posted up, you'll see the animation kind of looks a little bit like I'm spinning on him, getting to my layup, and I'm going to utilize this against him because I know he's going to be rotating once again to the paint because like I said, this drive looks a lot like the previous one. So I'm gonna fade it out the post before he actually can make a wise decision, and this is gonna be exactly what we needed to get that space, as he's gonna be rotating to the paint, and this is a wide open fade. It is green. We got Hall of Fame MIDI Magician on this build, so you really want to be able to know how to play in the mid-range. Now speaking of mid-range, we're sizing him up on this play. We got Takeover, that's negative impact, so I'm really playing with this guy's head, actually dribbling in the mid-range. I'm not even gonna give him the time to actually react to this step back. This is just gonna be way too quick for him to actually do anything, and this is gonna be a 3-point step back of the KD hop. Now next play, this is also a drive, but this is really something you want to master on this build, because this is once again a perfect triple threat opportunity. What is this man's doing? He is bro got actually behind me on the inbound. Not sure what he was thinking about right there, but that's actually perfect for us, as we're gonna be getting the easy drive. And this is also something you want to master on this build, because you got that big frame, you're a strong player. So on these 50-50 drives, you're going to be winning most of them going to the basket. He is too small, too light to actually cut us off on the drive. This is a wide open lay. 16-10, we're eating this guy alive. And this play is a bit more freestyle, but that's actually split-second decision on my part, because I was trying to get the triple threat escape off the spin. I actually run into him pretty hard, and this is not the best situation for me right there. So what I'm gonna end up doing is get the quickest escape that I know, and I also love this move. So I'm gonna spin on him on the good old shot creator spin in the mid-range. This is gonna be a perfect escape. Look at all the space we created on the 6-11, bro. This build is really just a treat to be performing the shot creating moves on, because you create way much more space than if you were doing this on a smaller build. This is something to keep in mind when playing on this guy. And this is wide open, bro. Beautiful move. 18-10, we're gonna be sizing him up. And right there, this is really odd. This is like my first time getting this animation. I really want you to pay close attention to what's happening next. I'm gonna basically run into him, like bump him, and utilize my strength on this build to actually push him out the way. You'll see what I'm talking about. Did you just see that? We actually like put our hand on this guy, and with our strength we actually kind of pushed him off. So I knew for sure he was gonna get back to the paint, because that was a free drive, but we're gonna play that perfectly, use that against him, and step it back right away. And bro, he's basically under the basket. Look at all this space in takeover, shot creating take, mid-range, Hall of Fame MIDI Magician, space creator. This is just perfect gameplay, bro. 20-10, and you're gonna want to see this last play. I spin off of him in the shot creating motion, and that was actually a good occasion. I could have just ended this game right there on the spin, but you know me, I am just different, and I really want you to learn what you can actually expect to be doing on this build once you master it. So this is our situation, bro. We don't have our dribble, we're dead. So what's happening there? This is really a weak point, because as y'all can see, my pivot foot is the closest to him. I want space, bro. I need something to be able to grab in order to create that space, and without a dribble it is pretty hard to actually do. So what I'm gonna do is get myself in a position to get my pivot foot further from him. So now my free foot is the one closest to him. This is perfect, because this is gonna be able to get me much more space on what I'm actually trying to do here to escape this situation. Now we're gonna hit him with the quick head fake. Now this might seem useless. This is a shimmy fade. This is what basically you want to be thinking about in this situation. If you go off a regular fade, it might work, it might not, but we're gonna use the head fake to give ourselves the most chances, even if this actually creates an inch more than if we went to the regular fade. This is plenty, because this is gonna reduce contest and make it so that it's easier to green our shot. So we hit him with the head fake, and as y'all can see, this is way too much space, bro. If we pause it right there, you see this is open, bro. How do you even go from a dead dribble situation to an open fadeaway? This is mastery, and this is what this build is going to be able to allow you to do. Now we end this game off this beautiful move, and this is going to be getting this video to an end. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you let me know by dropping a like, comment your thoughts down below. I might bring you a lot more vids like these because I really enjoy breaking down play, and I know y'all enjoy watching him. So make sure you sub up if you're new. We're on that upload grind on 2K23, and I'll be catching you guys in the next vid. Peace.